Hello everybody, Joe Locklear here. I've got a new property that I want you to take a look at. It's located at 7025 Biddy Lane. Let's zoom in, take a closer look. This is 295, that's the loop that surrounds Jacksonville. It's always good to be inside the loop, which we are, near an exit, which we are. This is a very good rental neighborhood. Get a little closer. As you can see, these are not small homes. They're all 12 to 1,400 square foot. This particular one's a little over 1,200 square foot. And nice lawns, a lot of trees. In fact, let's look here. We'll look at the front of the house. We need to cut some lower limbs off this tree so you can see the house. I want you to see the house next door, how nice that is. Let's kind of turn around, let you see the neighborhood. Here's across the street. Let's take a little bit of time and take a look at the property. As you see, those trees that were full of green leaves, these are, I believe they're sycamore trees, are now almost bare, so you can see the house. We're going to come in and cut these lower limbs off so you'll be able to see the house better. A lot of growth around here that needs to go. It's a good looking house though. It just needs some of the limbs cleaned out. I'm walking around to the right side of the house here. Here's a shot showing the electrical service, which is a newer 200 amp service, by the way. This is vinyl soffit and siding. It's actually aluminum fascia and vinyl underneath. That's low maintenance. All you do is pressure wash it. Here's a picture from the front that you're looking under the carport. This is car storage here. Now, this home had elderly people living in it. They passed away. Okay, here I'm looking at the rear of the property. I believe this is actually down the left side of the property. This is vinyl coated aluminum fascia, and this is a vinyl eave system. You have gutters, downspouts. This home needs some maintenance, but it is a very, very nice house. Now, it is going to need a new roof. The roof is old, and we have in the pro forma to replace it. It has nice windows. These windows don't look that old. They're nicer, modern style windows. They're white. The ones in the front are multi-light. The others are 1/1, which means one pane over one pane. I believe all the screens are there. One may be missing, but I found it inside the house. This is the back of the home. There's a shed in the rear. We're not going to spend much money on that. We may do a little bit if it needs it, but if it needs a whole lot, we'll probably just tear it down because this home has plenty of storage. Here's the air conditioner, which you can see is not very old looking. I'd say a couple of 3 years old at the very most. And I'm standing in the corner of the backyard, which it is a spacious yard, and the backyard is fenced. You can see that here, looking at the rear of the home. Here's the home next door, really nice looking. And here's across the street. Here's a close-up of the windows in the front yard. These are multi-light. Okay, I've now moved inside. This is a picture of the kitchen. I'll bet you at one time this had a 42-inch range, and no one even sells those anymore except in commercial ranges. So someone replaced these tops and just left this space here. We're going to put a cabinet in that space, a 12-inch cabinet. We're going to replace this drawer. The pieces are probably there. We'll just glue it back together, repair it, probably put some better looking hardware. We'll clean these cabinets real good and put a fresh coat of stain and varnish on them, and they will look fantastic. One thing that's in the pro forma, this fan, it's an old style fan. I don't like the way the chain works on it. We're probably going to take this off. We'll do some sort of a decorative plate, or we'll tile this in with probably a contrast gray tile. I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet, but we got to do some work on this fan, or we're going to replace it. So I've got some money in the budget, about $300 for that. So however we do it, we'll do a good job. Another picture of the kitchen. This is a very nice pantry. It's a double one, over and under. It's 24 inches deep. This whole house, someone spent some money on some cabinet work because there's a ton of storage in this home. It's a 1,200 square foot home. It's a 1,200 square foot home with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. The home's over 1,200 square foot. It has 3 bedrooms, a bath and a half, and a family room. It has nice wood trim. These are pocket doors. They're there and they're in good condition. And this is the type home that is pretty easy to keep up. When you go from one tenant to the next, you're going to have wood trim and not painted trim. So all you have to do is to wipe it down. This is the eat-in area. Someone has a hutch in there now, but we'll, of course, get rid of this and make this an eat-in area. Now, you'll notice you have wallpaper. We're going to strip this wallpaper and go back with regular paint. We're going to do that in this room and in the family room. This is a living room picture. There's still a lot of furniture in here, which has to be cleared out, so it's very hard for me to get a good living room picture. But this will give you an idea. It's a nice living room, probably 12 by 15. I'm now standing in one corner looking back at the front door. You can see all the stuff in here. And we need to change the paint color. No one's going to want a light pink interior paint, but that's part of our repair estimate. Here's the bath. The bath is in great shape. All there is to do here is we're going to paint it probably a nice beige, or we may go back with this gray color in here just to keep it uniform. I don't like too many colors. And we're going to kind of caulk a little bit, regrout, make this real nice and neat, but we're going to save this configuration because it's pretty doggone nice. We are going to repaint the lower cabinet. It's in good shape. It just needs to be painted. Here's the bathtub. It just needs a good cleaning. Here's the air conditioner. As you can see, it's fairly new. I'm looking down the hall. I'm standing in the living room looking in the hall. The bath was here on the left. This is the full bath. You have a bedroom, and another bedroom here. You have a hall closet here. Whoever designed this home got a lot out of 1,200 square foot. Here is another closet in the hallway. There's another one behind here. There are actually 3 closets in the hallway. Here's closet number 2. Of course, closet number 3 is where the AC is, so there's no storage there. But there is a nice storage closet here, and the one we just saw with the shelves is here. This is an access panel to get behind the bathtub if you ever have to work on the valves. Very well thought out design on this home. It's been upgraded to a 200 amp Murray service. It's in like new condition, so all the electrical is great. Now right now, let's go back for a second. Right now the range and the water heater are on gas, but as you can see, they went ahead and put in a breaker if someone ever want to convert the range to electric. This is one bedroom. This is one of the smaller bedrooms. It's still about 10 by 11. It's knotty pine. This is not paneling. This is real pine. Someone spent some money in this bedroom to get that pine look. Here's the second bedroom. It again is a spacious bedroom. This is the master bedroom. Now I'm back in the master bedroom. I'm looking toward the half bath, and here you have a vanity and a toilet. Here's your closet. There's the screen I was talking about. And here, this is your master bedroom, and this is your master bath. Looking in the bath, it's in good shape. Has a seafoam green tile, which is still popular. We'll paint it, of course. You have another storage cabinet over here. In fact, in both bathrooms, you have a real nice built-in wall storage, and this is 12 inches deep. It's not just a little shallow medicine cabinet. Here's in the other bath. You have the same thing. The refrigerator is there. It's good. It needs a little cleaning, but it's actually full of food. Same thing with the range. The range is in place, and we certainly can save it. It just needs a little cleaning. This is the family room. As you look in, now this floor looks nasty. This is ceramic tile that looks like weathered wood. We'll clean this right up, and this will look like new. It's very nice tile. That wallpaper will have to come out. Okay, we've stepped outdoors now. We're in the laundry room. Here is the gas water heater. Now, the power's on in this house. Everything worked, but the gas is not. I have no reason to believe this won't work because this home was well kept, believe it or not. Someone passed away, and I'll bet it's been sitting 2-3 years. It is the reason it looks like it does with all this dirt. But you can tell from the way this home is repiped, everything's done properly. Looks like everything was done to code. This home has been very well taken care of. It's concrete block. It's going to have a brand new roof because we're going to redo the roof. This is going to be a very nice home. This is storage area. That's why I said you don't really need that shed outside that's underneath the carport here, this storage. This is the carport. All this stuff goes away. This is the side looking onto the entry porch. All this needs to be cleaned out. I love to buy homes that look like this because the owners, in fact, the owners on this were the heirs. The people passed away, the older people that lived here, and the 3 children inherited the home. We're doing a summary probate, which will take just a few weeks because all 3 of the heirs are signing our contract. And there we are back to the front of the home. Again, I love to buy homes that are grown up and look a little raggedy because this home is in very good shape. You could go in, clean this home up, and move into it. It is a darn good home. In fact, someone may want to buy this that doesn't want to spend the money on rehab. Of course, you're going to have to do a new roof. But everything else you could probably rent for a little bit less and leave it like it is. It's not how we do things, however. We go in, we do the proper rehab, we fix everything the way that it should be fixed so that our customer can have a nice home that's going to hold up for a long time without a lot of major expense. Okay, we've looked at the home. Let's look at the numbers. Let's begin with the construction summary, which talks about the rehab process. Now, what we do, we go in, let's say pressure wash, for example. I'll estimate the hours, 5 hours. This is our rate. That's my cost on that rate for a subtotal of $134. Labor, $80 material. That's about $60 to rent the pressure washer. And that's about $20 for the house wash and the bleach that we put in it. That comes out to $214. Now, it's over here and it's over here. The reason it's over on the left is I want to be able to zoom in and you able to see it here. So we're not going to go through what I just did on every item, but I wanted to show you that so you'll see I just didn't invent these numbers. I've been doing this about 30 years and we know what rehab cost. Okay, pressure wash the exterior, about $214. We've got some yard work, $350 because we got those limbs to remove and a lot of clear out to do. We'll have that yard looking real nice though. This really is going to be a really, really good home. Trash removal, we've got at least 2 loads with that furniture. Touch up the exterior wall. The exterior wall paint is good. We're just going to do a little touch up. May not have to do any, but I always put something in for that. Replace the laundry door. They have kind of a makeshift laundry door. I don't like it. We're going to fix that properly. We're going to do some work on the cabinets. We're going to repair them, that one drawer. We're going to add a cabinet, and we're going to put new counters. We're going to paint the interior. We're going to fix that vanity. We're just going to regrout it, make it look real nice, paint it. The home needs new carpeting in the bedrooms, the living room, and the hallway. Of course, the kitchen, baths, and the family room are tiled. We have 2 interior doors to replace. We're going to have the AC serviced. I got it to come on and to work, but I didn't really care for the thermostat. It was kind of hard. It wasn't real intuitive. We'll probably put a new thermostat. So always allow for that, cleaning the coils, even though it's operating. We're going to take care of that fan, that old fan. I'm not sure yet how we're going to do it. We may just put a new wall fan in, because the little fans that you put in the kitchen over the range, they don't exhaust outside unless you have the vent through the roof, which I never do those because I don't want a leaking vent one day. So we may just put a new fan in the way it is. You have the rear door jamb. The people evidently had a dog that scratched up the door jamb real bad, so we're going to replace that. We're going to put a new roof on the home. We're going to put mini blinds. A lot of the blinds are good, but we're going to add some mini blinds to make those nice. Always put in something from miscellaneous plumbing and electrical, even though I don't see anything to be done there. We're going to bring in a cleaner at the end for $200. Miscellaneous work. These are things like doorknobs, little hardware items that we just don't count all that. We throw it in this category. And then $1,000 contingency. You know, if everything goes perfect, this estimate, we'll be able to do this for you for $1,000 less, but it never goes perfect, and there's always something that we find. So I've allocated $1,000 for something that we don't know that we're going to have to do yet. That puts my cost on this at $13,166. Now, that is my estimated cost. So that is contractor's cost. So if you want us to do this for you, remodel right, then we're going to mark it up 20% for our overhead and profit, which is $26.33. What that does, that makes your total renovation cost estimated at $15,799. So about $100 under $16,000. That'll put this home in excellent condition.